The Royal Mail is the UK's national postal service, with an average daily mail bag in Scotland containing 6.5 million items. Have you ever wondered what's inside the box? Every day, letters are posted in all shapes and forms. People write letters to their friends and relatives to keep in touch. Snail mail, as it's commonly known, is actually pretty fast. First class post is usually delivered in 24 hours for the small cost of only 41p. What more can you ask for? We visited the Glasgow Mail Centre at Springburn to find out more about the mail sorting process.
Glasgow Mail Centre employs 1,000 operational staff and 300 other staff. The Mail Centre takes up an area of 17,700 square metres. It covers Ayrshire, Lanarkshire, Renfrewshire, Argyll and Falkirk and Stirling.
So what happens to a mail once you've posted it?
First of all, it will come from different collection points or businesses in town and all around Glasgow and the west of Scotland. Then it will come onto the platform where they will segregate it into the different types of mail, which will go to the different parts where it would be sorted. The collection mail then goes through a CFC, which is a colour facer canceller, and that separates it into first class and second class. From there, it then goes through an MTT, which will break it down into different areas, maybe 5 postcodes in each area, different delivery offices. And from there, once it's broken down into that, it'll go to an NP 4000, which will break it right down into streets and postcodes.
With so much reliance on machinery, just how reliable is it?
Very reliable. We have our usual hiccups. A machine's a machine, but quite reliable.
Well, there's always certain problems because obviously it's a machine, so things can go wrong. Sometimes you'll maybe have an item of mail that's maybe just a bit too big, but if there's problems with going through the machinery, then it tends to be manually sorted anyway, so it'll still get there in the end.
The changes in Royal Mail in recent years is the introduction of a lot of high-tech machinery. It's helping us put our mail through a lot quicker, a lot speedier, and obviously it helps the customer get their mail. The latest machinery we're going to get is a machine called an ILSM, which is an intelligent letter sort machine. It basically does the function of 2 machines we've got just now, an MTT and an NP 4000. We're moving away from manual to machinable. We will still have a manual element, but they're targeting something like 87% of machinable mail.
I would say the biggest changes in the mail centre right now are the machinery. We've got the new TOPS 2000 machine, which is huge, which sorts flats, you know, the big items of mail, which before were always manually handled. And we're getting new machines in, ILSMs, which are huge, and they're much faster and more efficient than the machines that we've got right now.
After the high-tech machinery sorted the mail, its final journey is taken on foot. There are over 11,500 postmen and women who delivered to 2.5 million Scottish addresses. Their job is being helped greatly by the introduction of walk sorting. But what exactly is walk sorting?
Walk sorting is when it goes to the NP 4000. It's broken right down into each individual walk, which is, say, your street and the next street will be one walk. So when it's walk sorted, it's broken right down, so it goes straight out to the delivery office in that form, so the postman doesn't have to sort it in the morning into different walks, he just takes it straight out and delivers it. I've handled very strangely addressed items, such as, you know, Mrs. Smith, the little house in the fields, Glasgow, you know, stuff like that. And it's quite strange, usually they tend to get there.
So let's recap. You post your mail into the post box and it gets transported to your nearest mail centre where it enters on a network of belts and wheels. Then it gets delivered to your local delivery office where the postman or woman drops it through your letterbox.